YouTubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits. Today, looking at another variant on Mikkeller's Beer Geek Breakfast. And this is the Mikkeller Beer Geek Breakfast Bourbon Barrel Aged Edition. I gotta give a big shout out to Martin, who I'm sharing this bottle with. He brought it over. We're trying some beers. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a review. So, I reviewed an older batch of the Bourbon Barrel Aged Beer Geek Breakfast back in 2012. Which I found randomly in a supermarket, which was really nice. And you probably know Beer Geek Breakfast. It was the beer that put Mikkeller on the map. It is one of his his best beers, in my mind at least, along with like Beer Geek Brunch Weasel. But it's aged on bourbon barrels, brewed with gourmet coffee, roasted barley, malt, water, oat flakes, hops, and American yeast. And it's on 7.4%, I believe. But the price sticker is neatly put right where it says the ABV, 7.5% alcohol by volume. So, I got it poured, and as soon as I cracked it, you could smell the bourbon. This batch, by the way, is brewed at Lervig, Aktiebryggeri in Norway. The old batch was brewed at Norway in in Grimstad. But it looks nice. It's a nice kind of pitch black color, beige head. I just want to smell this, so let's do it. Whoa, bourbon bomb, super bourbon forward. If you don't like bourbon, I don't think you'll like this. Wow, it smells slightly boozy for a 7.5%, but I think it's like barrel boozy. It's not like beer boozy. It's the bourbon you smell. I think it's been in some really wet barrels because it is so bourbon forward. You also get that espresso coffee type of fresh coffee bean aroma, a good kick of sweetness from the oats, and kind of chocolatey notes. There's just so much bourbon and charred oak and wow, it smells awesome. I can't wait to give this a try. Cheers, and thanks to Martin for sharing. That's a dry bourbon forward beer. That is pretty damn good, but I think it's a quite wet barrel because there is so much bourbon, and it's kind of thinned out the beer a little. It's not as thick as a fresh bottle, but there's so much bourbon. It's really nice. Lots of bourbon, charred oak, an oaky dryness, woodiness. Wow, this is really nice. The aftertaste is really nice. Lots of coffee. Coffee is definitely what's lingering on the back end. Really nice. Some booziness, which is weird for a 7.5% beer, but I think it's the barrel again. And the charred oak flavors are there. There's the roasty, kind of toasty notes. Not as much sweetness. It's much more roasty and coffee forward and barrel or bourbony than the regular batch of it. But I think this needs to sit for a while and just age a little because it's kind of hot, fresh, but still a really nice tasting. Bourbon barrel aged Oatmeal Stout. It's still really nice, but my biggest beef with it is that kind of mouthfeel is thinned out a little and is a little hot, but with some age that will fade. I definitely prefer the barrel aged version of Beer Geek Brunch Weasel. Bourbon is awesome. They just released was Islay and Cognac, right? And brandy. So hopefully I'll get to try those soon. I think they have 2 of them at a local store, so maybe I'll pick up 3. Oh, they have all 3. I reviewed the bourbon with Lesson a while back, so check that out, guys, if you want. But really nice stuff. In the old review of the Norway version of this Bourbon Barrel Aged edition of Beer Geek Breakfast, I gave it a 92. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Still a 92 for me. It's still a really nice barrel-aged imperial stout, but if you age this a little, could go higher. But it's still a great beer. I think I prefer Beer Geek Breakfast on its own a little maybe, but with some age it would be better. But still awesome stuff. So guys, definitely let me know what you think of the Mikkeller Beer Geek Breakfast Bourbon Barrel Aged Edition if you've had the chance to try it. Thanks much to Martin for sharing this one. And yeah, guys, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I want to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.